Well, good afternoon, morning, whatever it is when you're watching this video. I am Truck Erik, and this is Truck Erik Journeys channel. I wasn't going to make this video a Talking Heads video, but since my computer crashed a few months ago, I lost everything. And it would take me quite some time to pull videos off the channel to put them in here. So we're going to go ahead and just do something that ain't ordinary for my channel and make a Talking Head video instead. The challenge has been called by Little Dog and the others, by some of the big YouTubers, and by some of the smaller YouTubers. I should be big by now, but maybe it's just because my laziness and creativity is not the best, but it is what it is. So the challenge is, what does trucking mean to me? Well, after 16 years, I'm kind of asking that question myself lately, because I want to be home more. Well, let's start back in 2003, almost 16 years ago. Why I wanted to get in trucking and what it meant to me. I really never explained on my videos why I really got into trucking. You won't believe it. Smoking a Bandit was the reason. And
you heard about the legend of Jesse James and John Henry, just to mention some names. Well, there's a truck driving legend in the South today, a man called Bandit from Atlanta, GA.
BJ McKay and his best friend Bear. I always thought I was going to have a monkey in my passenger seat just like him.
Breaker 19, this here's a rubber duck. You got a copy on me, Love Machine? Aw, 10-4 pig pen, for sure. By golly, it's clean, clear to Taco Town. Yeah, we definitely got us the front door, good buddy. Mercy sakes alive, looks like we got us a convoy.
Still don't have that monkey. But I just wanted to get in trucking because I like trucks. I liked how big they look. Always attracted to trucks, even when I was a kid. 18-wheelers are what it is. I am absolutely the first generation truck driver in my family. Get the fuck out of my way. This is gonna hurt. God damn. Nobody else is. My grandpa and his brother worked on the railroad. was a nurse. He helped people in the time when they were sick. And My other grandpa was a high school principal and a teacher for many years, for like 45 years. So that's mostly the reason I wanted to get into trucking, is I just wanted to drive the trucks. I thought they looked cool, they looked fun. Just the trucks, especially Kenworths. When it came to Kenworths, the cabovers, always wanted to drive one of those too. So when 2003 rolled around, or 2003, whatever you want to call it, I wanted to get into trucking for a job change, because I'd worked for the Forest Service for 12 years fighting wildfires. If you've done that job, you know how brutal that can be on your body if you've been doing it 12 years straight almost. My knees were finally starting to give out. I just couldn't stand the heat anymore, and I needed a job where I could get out of the heat, and I like my independence too. I'm very independent. That's one of many reasons I got into trucking, is I wanted my independence. I was in an abusive marriage at the time with a controlling wife. Yeah, go figure me. And I wanted to get away from her, so in 2003 of October, well actually in August, I went to truck driving school, graduated, and then I went to Swift, who hired me on because it's the only place I could get a job where I lived at the time. And that's where the journey began. Over the years, it was mostly just, you know, started realizing that I was helping people, and realizing that was a good reason to get into trucking, because I like to help people. Time rolled on, kept rolling on, and April this year I was gonna call it quits, because I just didn't want to be on the road anymore. That whole month of April I was off, I realized I can't take care of my family. If I'm not trucking, I'm not taking care of them. So that gave me a new reason why I wanted to be in trucking, to support my family mostly, to pay the bills, to make sure they had everything they needed, and not worry about what I needed, what I wanted. So that's why I got into trucking in the first place. And then I had a second reason, the second time, when I was ready to call it quits, is that I need to take care of a family, no matter how hard it is, and I want to be home with them, because this job it will wear on you if you have a family. And you see my daughter with me sometimes. I enjoy that quality time with her. She may not realize what that means to me nowadays because of her age, because, you know, she's got her friends and stuff, but I enjoy that quality time I do get with her. So mainly, I got into trucking at first because I liked trucks when I was a kid, and then I wanted to see the country. Then I realized I was helping the country by bringing them the stuff they needed, the stuff I haul, whatever you can put in a reefer. I've mostly been doing reefer the whole 16 years, I think. There's only about 2 or 3 years, about 4 years I haven't had a reefer on the truck. Had a dry box or a chip trailer. But yeah, that's mostly why I got into trucking, was that reason. Just to get away from my past. I was fighting my own demons, you could say. So that was one reason I got in, because I was fighting my own demons, my own past. I was kind of losing my mind at the time, and then I needed a new job that wasn't so physically demanding, because my body was wearing out too quick at the age of 32, 30, somewhere in there. I don't even remember what age I was when I started. I totally forgot the age. So if you go back 15 and a half years, that's when I started. I'm 45 now. But Indiana Jack got me started vlogging. It was 1 or 2 videos a year on my channel, and then it went to full-time videos, except for when I went home. when I go home, I usually don't vlog unless there's something going on that's interesting, like training or Christmas. I share my family Christmas with you guys. But yeah, and then I just, like I said, went down the road from there. Started in 2003 and been trucking ever since. So I kind of had to, like I said, find my own reason in April why I got into trucking in the first place. And me and my wife got back together almost 10 years ago because we were high school sweethearts, and got married in 2012. And then I started having my own kids. Sabrina was adopted, but I still consider her my first kid because I adopted her before Erica came. And then we had Erica in 2014 and Cecilia in 2016. So that gave me a whole new reason to be in trucking. My 3-year-old watches the videos, and she likes the truck. She likes seeing the truck. So my family gave me a whole new reason to be in this trucking industry. I only have 4 more years and I will retire at the 20th year when I'm 50 years old. So yeah, I started at 30. And then that reason will be to be home with my daughters, watch them grow up. Sabrina will probably be out of the house by then, which will be sad. But anyways, that's why I got into trucking. You understood all that gibberish stuff. Yeah. So that's why I got into trucking. Thanks for watching. Fun Dog Nation, Indiana Jack, and Trucker Juba, Trucker Rudy. I'll call you out to do the same thing. Explain to us why you got into trucking, and we will see you guys on the next vlog tomorrow, bright and early, at a regular scheduled time. So y'all be safe, God bless you, and good night, my family. We'll see you on the next journey.